Start going 3-2. You feel like you wanted more frogs. That's like the first thing I see here is like maybe you just want to go up to 4 frogs. That'd be my immediate like change. And then stuff so far off screen. Maybe the Ulamog isn't great. The Ulamog's super sweet though with the frog. Yeah, we'll try this out as is, and then I'll make some suggestions after we kind of see how it plays. Off the bat, I'm like a little bit concerned about this, and I think I want 4 frogs. Just looking at the list. Everything else seems pretty fine though. I think it looks fine. Sideboard, let's talk about a little bit. Orange Chant ×2, Celestial Purge ×2, Wrath the Skies, Consign to Memory, 2 Stern Scolding, Force Negation, 2 Subtleties, 2 Thoughtseize Tef, and a Disruptor Flute. Are we light on Things Against Storm? We just have 2 Orange Chant. That might be okay. Kind of feel like I want a second Wrath of the Skies in here over the Flute. Yeah, I think we drop the Flute and play a second Wrath of the Skies. Yeah, maybe no Thoughtseize is a mistake. It's possible you're just playing too many 2-drops. Maybe go down 2 Ending here. Maybe drop 1 Indulgence for 1 Frog. I like the Mending because you need like a critical mass of white spells to pitch. And I'm kind of concerned about going too low on white spells. We could probably drop 2 of these for 2 Thoughtseizes. I think I do like Thoughtseize. Yeah, maybe trim 1 Gristlebrand. Kind of like that too. And 1 Tainted Indulgence to just go up to the full place at a frog. I think Frog is probably one of the best cards in the deck, if not the best card in the deck. So, let's actually try like this. That's pretty close. Are the Thoughtseize different? That's fine. It's for the tilt value. Go for the turn 2 Thoughtseize myself line. Echo, push, counterspell, Stern Scolding. Not really the hand I wanted to see. I'm gonna take the counterspell. This is gonna get Stern Scolding for sure. Maybe I'm just surveilling instead. I don't know how we beat that. At least their fatal pushes are blanks. They surveil the fatal push. Take it to the back street. Froge. I'll keep the frog on top, and I'm gonna bait with the archaeologist. Because the frog is more important. They're probably gonna Stern Scolding this. And I go surveil, and then next turn I frog. They have fatal pushes out the wazoo. However, maybe that doesn't matter. Elective Brutality. Probably gonna duress my Goryos. I buy Goryos. Meticulous Archive. I don't think I want that. Tap a little bit better. Leave up Ephemerate. Pass with the discard of Atraxa. I almost tapped like a Welshman, then I fixed it. I think we start with the attack because it's probably going to bait out Fatal Push. Then we go for the Goryos. And then they concede. Alright. Blue, black, frog. Mismatching Thoughtseizes in. Maybe Teferi. Force Negation. I'll purge for the frog and Bowmasters. Yeah, purge for the frog and Bowmasters is probably fine. Take out pending. This one. This one right here. And mending seems poor. Indulgence seems poor. Will Smith. Yo, CM for president. They were the 27 months. Appreciate the continued support. Why do I see no stream but a lot of chat? Your stream's just been open for days. I would probably play Jeskai, Wizards, or Boros Energy if I went to the Pro Tour tomorrow. Probably Jeskai Wizards. Deck sweet. Not Zeriak. But I'm sure you're gonna make me play it. Leyline of the Void. I think I brought in the Celestial Purges. You have to finish it. Stifle Knot. Honestly, a lot of people are bringing Stifle Knot to the Pro Tour. But they're just playing instead of Strict Proctor, they're just on 4 Consigned Memory. 4 copies of Consigned Memory and then 3 copies of Dress Down usually. Yeah, Tamio plus Flage plus, yeah, so much money. Would like to Thoughtseize you, opponent. Prepare yourself, for it's time to get Thoughtseized. I'll take a frog if they have a frog. They do have a frog. Well, I will take said frog. Yep, that's the one Slayer. That's the frog. Means a Leyline in the Void. Second land, Stern Scolding. I guess I'm surveilling. I don't want to land, so I'll bin it. I'm looking for a frog of my own. Teferi. You're right, Sizzle. My one copy of Teferi. One copy. This hand's okay. Ish. Oh, I know. I just didn't want to get Stern Scolding. What's up, Blue Sky? I think Tron's gonna do really well. My vote is that Tron does amazingly. Birthing Ritual, Apprentice, Yawgmoth, Young Wolf. I'm gonna take the Birthing Ritual. Frog's been good so far. I think my top 3 or 4 decks are probably gonna be Nadu, Storm, Jeskai, E-Tron, maybe Boros Energies in there. I think Livian's gonna do well. Maybe. I expect to see all those decks do pretty well. Just drop my Atraxa on the table. Emirate, Flooded Strand. Atraxa? Okay. Okay. Yes, Yogg, I think I want to take some Stern Scoldings. Gotta deal with the Birthing Ritual somehow, so maybe Wrath this guy's good here. Subtlety seems fine. I don't think I want the Force Negations. Trim a Mending, trim the Gristlebrand. Ending's actually pretty good. I don't know how I feel about Thoughtseize either. I don't want these Thoughtseizes. The Celestial Purge is good against Bowmaster, Yawgmoth, and Marionette. That'd make it worthwhile. And Nightmare, I guess. Yeah, might be fine. Put down one Grief and another Tainted Indulgence. I think this deck is a lot worse if you don't have Grief anymore. Grief's very important. I'm gonna keep this hand even though it's just heavily reliant on this Wrath of the Skies. We can do some surveillance here, maybe hit an early Goryo's target. Make him waste an endurance or something. X Parasite. Interesting. I draw Grief. Always knew this hand was gonna get there. Bogart, Trawler, Quarter Calling, Nightmare, Bowmaster. I think I'm gonna take Nightmare Bowmaster. Go Shark Tank for the 12 months. I think they take from this hand the Ephemerate. The Goryos. I don't think I take the Wrath. Took the Ephemerate. Okay, I pass. Play a 3-mana 3-1 if they want to. Let's play it as a land drop. And they drew Yogg. It is gone. Moved on to greener pastures. Alright, let's go Tainted Indulgence. This Rats isn't good anymore. I want to subtlety this. Try. Alright, just concedes to the subtlety. Sounds okay. Yo, Goosey, thank you for the prime. Appreciate it. Why concede? I don't know why they conceded. But they did. They said enough's enough. I'm out of here. Bulk. Must be the Ely deck. Looking like it might be the Ely deck. Just like how Ely got everybody with the what was he playing last Pro Tour? It was the Samwise Gamgee combo deck. And it doesn't answer Frog. So it might be worthwhile. Leave this on top. Probably leaving it on top. Yeah, Samwise deck ended up like not being very good at the end of the day. Pretty funny though. Discourage Root Walla. Mm-hmm. Well, I play Jeskai Wizards because we've been doing pretty well with it. The deck's just really good. It's like a control deck that can also just become an aggro deck. It's very powerful. It's fun to play. My inquiry. Burned. Gone. I think we might be in a little trouble, huh? Alright, let's surveil into Atraxa. Because if I don't, I'm going to lose this game. I think that's like my only out here. Frog. Up, it was the one below it. Should have known. Seems like Stern Scolding's pretty good against them. Should have more graveyard hate here. Unfortunately, didn't really pack the graveyard hate. Don't exile Vengeance like that. I was dead on board. So I was just getting information before we packed it up, packed it in. I don't think Dotsies is great. Just a couple of Wrathless guys, see if it's any good. What is this? What did I click on? I've never seen this before. I've never clicked this button. Saying good? I guess it's fine. Leyline, Leyline. I think my top 5 for the Pro Tour is E-Tron, Nadu, Storm, Boros Energy, Jeskai Wizards. That's my top 5 for the Pro Tour. I'm not sure if we're doing a watch party or not. Is Spike supposed to come over that day? I don't think Spike's gonna stay for the watch party because it's EU time. The Godless Shrine, Ephemerate. I'll try my best to watch party at the Dubes, but no promises. There's Jam Frog here. Or Grief Ephemerate. I just play Frog. Mm-hmm. I kept my exact same hand. I guess I ephemerate it. Not happy about it. But I'll do it. Is it echo time? Because I will make a really large frog if it's echo time. I bring in Celestial Purge? I did not. I guess I kind of need to bring in Celestial Purge, huh? Grief. Looks like more frog food to me. I guess I could take Indulgence for some card selection. Not sure if that really helps me though. Is it echo time? Discards Vengevine, it's echo time. It's not a great echo for me. I guess I could like Wrath this guy's X1, blow up cookbook food token, and ley line of sticky surface. Frog can't fly. Poor frog. Wants to jump. Echo concede. True combo. I just gotta hope to not get cheesed this last game. Alright, opponent, don't get lucky. Can't afford you getting lucky. It kept 7. There's a pretty good chance I'm just gonna end up with a new hand anyway, so I'm just gonna keep this. Yeah, frog sweeten Goryos. Can I beat a turn 1/1/1? Is my inquiry burning? I did not. Book. Comes through Walla. This would be a wonderful spot for Wrath Disguise. There's my knee. Oh look, it's Wrath Disguise. Convenient. Yeah, I'll keep that on top. Doing this on 1 is probably gonna end their career next turn, so maybe I should just like Faithful Mending and gain some life back. Pray they don't discard my entire hand. Genes confirmed. These are my sleeping genes. That's correct. I wonder if they have Bowmaster. Bowmaster? I gain 2, lose 2, and I pop the token anyways. That's fine. Discard Ulapog, and I actually want this basic plains. There's just one of these lands then. I never really played Legacy. I like Legacy up until Initiative. I actually kind of hated it when Monarch came out, and then Monarch plus Initiative, and I was like, this is enough for me. I'm good. I'll pass. I don't like Popper. Another book. Kuchen Buchen. How do I exile something? I guess I can exile Faithful Mending. Yeah, I think that Boros Storm is probably one of the best decks, if not the de facto best deck. Frog, Hollow One, Echo. Frog. Hoping to rip land here, I guess. Or concede, that's fine. This hand looks bad. This hand looks like a scam. No, Tainted Indulgence. Oh, actually, Tainted Indulgence was also in exile. So yeah, I guess maybe Annihilator 2 is good there. Yeah, whatever I pitched to Grief was in exile. I was in exile. Brain Surge, Force Negation, Bowmasters. And take Brain Surge and then Bowmasters, leave him with Force. What's in the sauce? Colors don't want like blue white, Hollow Fountain, probably. Ephemerate. Give me your bow boys. Fatal Push. Very sad. I think I want Solitude. That's right. Jogmoth is up next. Jogmoth. You want to draw a lot of cards with this Tamio? Badge deck. Thought Sneeze. Take their Forest. That Fatal Push off the top is kind of gross. I could probably leave that on top. Nice pass. I don't want to grief that Force Negation. Cameo looking like a house. They can flip it too if they want. Looks like they were gonna flip it. Flip it or rip it, Tamio edition. Alright, let's get Basic Swamp. Ask Grief. See what they're working with. What you got? Force of Negation and Murktide Regent. Well, I can't beat this Murktide in a million years. So I'll take the Murktide. They get to return Fatal Push here, and then Fatal Push Grief. Roger. That's Thoughtseize them. I'm gonna take... It doesn't really matter. I'll take the Force Negation. Oh, we hit 850 subs. You know what that means, chat? Something special happens at 860. Illegal blocking. Go straight to jail. Do not pass frog. Do not collect 200 frog. I should have done that in the draw step. Cameo, return, push fatale. Draws a card, push fatales. We're pretty far behind now. Tameo's real good. Speaking of Tameo, another Tameo. Alright, Bin Ulamog. So Ulamog's gonna have Annihilator 2. Link the Frog, that's not how Ephemerate works. Exile target creature you control. Now if I took the Frog with Invert Polarity, then I could Ephemerate it and return it to them. In paper though, definitely rebound on the Frog. Alright, Archaeologist. Find me something good, please. Oh, those were good. I give up. Alright, what do we want against blue-black control? Murktide Tempo E. Shenanigans with Brain Surge.
Trying to cue into you, take your lunch money again.
Used to be Spike's cat stream. Spike got a cat? Or was he playing cats? He's probably just playing cats. Spike has too many animals to take care of. He's playing cats. Damn, I thought he got a cat for a second. I want to take out some number of these looting effects, because Bowmaster. I want Thoughtseize. From a Grief, maybe. Trim some Forces. From a Pending. Something like that. Yeah, Athena would probably freak out seeing a real cat. Alright, sends these. Decent enough anyways. Yeah, but the problem with Priest is that it doesn't gain haste, right? So you can't really pressure your opponent right away. Also, Buried Alive, when you don't have the Priest, is kind of slow and clunky. I was ready for the Tameo this time. Now I'm just cheating and bidding an Atraxa. Alright. I'm just gonna pass. And hold up Stern Scolding again, in case they just jam Frog or whatever. Yeah, you have to imagine Athena wouldn't be happy with a Johnny. Here's a Johnny. I want to tank it on the Undercity Sewers. Leaves it on top. Let's get black white. Leave that on top. Frog. Let's go archaeologist. I should have left a blue white for ephemerate. I don't think we're gonna kill this though. I'll get back Goryos. Domain Zoo Rhinos. I've seen a couple of Domain Zoo lists pop up here and there. All of them are playing Flage, it seems. Hmm. The frog time? I think it's frog time. Frog champ? Frog champ resolves. Yeah, my Goryos at the end of the turn. I was like kind of thinking if I just want to like leave up to fairy. No, my frog champ. Next question becomes, do I want to exile Atraxa from my graveyard so I can give Ulamog and Annihilator 7? Or just exile Grief? Annihilator 4 is probably good enough, right? Bye, Frog. My deck's still good. And then Outburst is gone, and now the deck's not as good. Yeah, I haven't seen like any Rhinos. The last time I'm playing as Rhinos was the MH3 release day. There's one person playing Rhino still. It's like one or two. Foolish Frog. I want to ephemerate the Philology. Yeah, I think so. If they have a response. Looks like no, they're gonna let me draw a million cards. Pick up another ephemerate. Pick up a Goryo's. Yeah, Farino. I don't think Priest is great. It's Edge. 2 counter spells. Force a negation. Like they have a 1 mana counter spell. Spell snare maybe. Nah, I don't know. Return this Ulapog. Force a negation. Really mad. Let me resolve something. Opponent doesn't want me having nice things. And get it, opponent. Harbinger. Didn't have that on my bucket list. Save the frogs. I played against that list and I just dumpstered it. I don't know. I don't know about trusting Ely during the Pro Tour season. Draw 1 card, and I guess we'll pass. Continue saving this frog. Opponent cut themselves off of black mana completely also. Yeah, I didn't like that deck too much. I thought it was really fair compared to some of the other stuff that's going on. Didn't even have like a big life gain swing card like Flash to get you back in the game in the fair matchups. It was a fine deck though. Definitely playable. Much like Blue Red Murktide, maybe a little bit more of a struggle than other decks. Hungry Froggo. They're dead in 2 turns. Take 5 here, and they're gonna take 7 next turn. As long as they discard 2 things. Alright. Dies a frog. And we just run it back here. This is not good. This is also not good. Okay. I have a plan. Pitching Psychic Frog. My plan. Dice. Staying at 3 dash. Hmm. I have some decisions to make here. What should I take? Push or push or push? Push or push or push? This deck's okay. It's kind of inconsistent sometimes, but such is a reanimator style strategy. Keeps it flying. And we have a plan. Now I opened Twitter, I saw Ely's Pro Tour deck list, and I closed Twitter. I said, yeah, I don't want to look at these. I said, never mind. What? Huh? 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 Sending my opponent exclamation mark, question mark. Just the ones on Twitter. It's all pushies. I'm just gonna win this game no matter what. I gotta rip the 5th push. Yeah, the ones I've seen so far were from Twitter. Haven't been super impressed with any of them so far. Push or push or push or push or push. Stamio is insane. Alright, let's just save some time here and just scoop. Prediction time, chat. Will we 4 dash? Alright, I have cheated. I have demonstrated a cheat. Manamorphose, my Pyretic Ritual, Reckless Impulse, Ral. I choose the Ral. That one right there. Brain is decent, it seems. I was like a big Brain Surge hater, but I think I'm starting to come around on the card. It's no Frog, though. Based Froge. It's Magic Online. I drew the Goryos. Alright, well. And land Ephemerate. Nutty. I get to double grief them too. Well, don't mind if I do. This one was significantly worse. Ritual, Manamorphose, Ritual. We're to take both of their cantrips. Leave them with Ritual. And just for good measure, discard to Frog. I don't need this hedge maze. It's frog food now. What's up, Poppy? You inspired me. After exiling half your deck twice and still losing. Some of these, some of those. Less of these, less of those. Balaji. That seems fine. One Purge. Probably not good enough. Double discard. The Froge. Yeah, it's probably fine. Classic Surveil. Ruby. Sneeze on him. Grape Shot, Manamorphose, Pyretic Ritual, Reprieve. I just want to take Manamorphose, Reprieve. I turns Jiggy. Face to Jiggy. I'll lose this Giganta. I did cut all my Solitude, so we probably have to beat it with the Giant Frog. Try racing it or just hold back a frog. I think I attack with this frog and then I hold back the other frog. Attacks. I will discard many cards. Alright, eat your Giganta. My hand's like so stacked too. My 2 cards are insane. What am I supposed to keep double Worms Chant? Might have been better. It's gonna be okay, opponent. Target self. It wouldn't put it past me. I have a Grape Shot in hand. Scoop. So we lost to the blue-black deck. Yeah, I mean, this deck stuff felt really solid. I wouldn't change much. Yeah, deck's still really good. Like, I think we just took a ton of mulligans against the blue-black deck. We're on the mold of 4 and then got subtletied. Deck's really good. I honestly don't have many changes. I like the build. Kind of crushed Storm pretty handily too, which is the matchup I was concerned about. But between the Force Negations and the Orange Chance, yeah, I went 4-1. Just lost to you. That good. Big fan. I don't really care for the Buried Alive Priest. I think the Priest is very susceptible to removal, whereas the Frog is less susceptible to removal because you can grow it out of the range of a lot of the bolt effects. You definitely play 2 to 3 Static Prisons in the board. Static Prison's a good card. I don't know if I'd play it over the Prismatic Endings.
Have you peaked? Bing bong, bing bong. Have you peaked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.